going to do is I'm going to look at your criminal history, your ties to community, your employment status. We'll also look at the allegations. I also have a bond recommendation from the Ingham County Prosecutor's Office, as well as the bond recommendation for Mr. Hardy. So I look at all of those factors to determine two things. Are you a flight risk? Are you a danger to the public? Obviously, these charges are quite serious, alleging assault with intent to do great bodily harm, shots allegedly fired at individuals and or the building. That is the 3200 South Washington. I also look at your criminal history out of Cook County. Looks like there was one thing that I saw out of Racine, which is in North Illinois. There's some convictions there, and that is from the 1980s. But there's 55 pages in this criminal history, and there are some felony convictions, as you can note from the habitual, those being a conviction of offense of felony possession of a controlled substance, delivery, manufacture of controlled substance, as well as a burglary conviction, all of those in the circuit court for Cook County. So at this point, based on your lengthy criminal history, some felony convictions that you have, the fact that these are assaultive in nature, I do have a deep concern for the safety of the public, as well as the two individuals that are going to be named as complaining witnesses. So your bond on this, sir, is set at a $25,000 cash surety bond. Conditions of your release are as follows. Do not miss any court dates. Do not violate any state or local laws while you're on bond. Do not leave the state of Michigan without permission from the court, and you are not to possess or purchase any firearms, ammunition, or dangerous weapons. And you also have to report to pretrial services within 48 hours of your release. You also are not to have any assaultive behavior or any contact towards Kyle Pace and or Tonice Taylor. I understand that they may very well be security individuals at the 3200 South Washington building. You cannot have any contact with them. You cannot call, write, page, email, text, no electronic communications of any kind. Can't have anybody else contact them on your behalf, and no threatening, harassing, or molesting behavior towards them or anyone else for that matter. And you cannot go within 2,000 feet of 3200 South Washington or where these individuals may live, work, or go to school. To ensure their safety and public safety, and to ensure your appearance, the court is ordering a GPS tether that has that exclusion zone of 3200 South Washington. And I'm also ordering victim notification if you do enter into that zone as well, if at all possible. So absolutely no contact. So you can't go to 3200 South Washington. I can tell you if you'll get a GPS tether and there'll be a dot in the center of a circle. If you enter into that circle, well, then that is the Lansing Police Department is notified, and so are those two individuals as well, if at all possible. You understand those conditions, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, then, Mr. Hardy, did you have anything else for the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then, Mr. Ford, you are all set, sir. That concludes your arraignment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, is there another file for Mr. Ford?
Oh my gosh, yes, yes. Thank you for catching that. It's an unlicensed driver. Thank you.
Talk too much. Hang on.
I'm sorry. This will be just. Okay, so this is a file number 25-00680 Sir, this is a motion affidavit and bench warrant on a charge of driving while you are unlicensed from an offense date of February 28th, 2025. The bench warrant issued on this because you failed to appear for an arraignment on March 28th of 2025. Do you recall why you weren't in court that day, sir?
That's the one that I missed. They sent my mail to my old house and I never knew anything about it until one of my neighbors called me and it was way too late at the time.
Okay, that's a good reason not to appear. So let's get you arraigned on this. The ticket was issued February 28th, 2025, 10:20 a.m. South Washington Avenue and Strathmore Road, City of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan. The charge alleges that you were operating a vehicle without a valid operator's license, never having applied for one. That is contrary to law. The maximum on that misdemeanor is up to 90 days in jail and or a $100 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that charge and maximum penalty, Mr. Ford?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. I am recognizing that you're applying for an attorney today, so the court will enter a not guilty plea. And we have a pretrial date set for you. That is September 2nd. That is at 10 o'clock a.m. with Judge Simmons. You should have that notice as well. You've got that?
Yes.
Okay, so hang on to that. Now, on the same day that you got those tickets, there's also 25L2930932OI and 33OI. It's a no insurance charge and a speeding 1 to 5 over. Now, because you did not show up within 14 days of getting that ticket or showing up at the hearing that was set for April 15th, I'm sorry, that's wrong, for March 28th, there's a balance owed on these, $264 owed on the speeding ticket and $288 owed on the no insurance. Basically, the only thing I can do on that is give you 30 days to pay them. If you don't get them paid in full, I would not expect that, given your situation right now. But you can ask for additional time to pay if you can't get it all paid by then. Make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
In regards to the bond on this and setting a bond on the other, I'm going to set a very low 10% bond on this, Mr. Hardy. It's going to be a 1,010% bond. Any objections, Mr. Hardy?
No objections.
Okay. All right. So now you're all set, Mr. Ford. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna let you finish the last one on that. I've got to finish the GPS. All right, Joyce Glenski, please. All right, good afternoon. Are you Joyce Gensky?
Yes,
How do you pronounce that?
It's like you said.
Okay, all right, Ms. Gansky and Mr. Hardy, your appearance, please.
Public Defender Joseph Hardy on behalf of Ms. Ginsky.
All right, thank you. All right, this is file number 24-03080FY. This is a motion, affidavit, and bench warrant on an assault from an offense date of July 22nd of 2024. The bench warrant issued because you failed to appear for a probable cause conference on July 31st of 2025. Do you recall why you weren't in court that day?
Yes, ma'am. I was homeless, completely forgot, and I was in the wrong area trying to look for different places to eat. I actually remember the day now that it was the 30th. I do apologize.
Okay. All right, so we have a new date to appear. Your probable cause conference is now scheduled for Friday, September 5th at 8:30 a.m. The second hearing is a preliminary exam the following Friday, September 12th, 8:30 a.m. You have to appear in person for both of these hearings, and you should have the notice. You got it? Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.